Hey everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 Hertz, the universal frequency. Strengthen up your aura just like Goku. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and strengthen your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant-based diet going for yourself today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and get with alkalinity. Then generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and then set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to Great Days. Now today I got an astrological read on a very, very significant astrological event when it comes to changing your life for the complete better and for the prolonging of whatever change needs to come into your life, and how to also overcome the obstacles that will inevitably and naturally come as well with the realization of what changes need to happen. Okay, so today's video is Saturn squaring Uranus. Get right into it. Let's not waste any time. So, Saturn squaring Uranus is a very significant event when it comes to changes and when it comes to obstacles that also come with these life-changing events that can come to your life during the transit of Saturn squaring Uranus. So when you see this transit, you can think great change is going to naturally come into your life. But not only is great change going to come to your life, it is going to come into your life first with obstacles or roadblocks or even disruptancies or even conflict. Like I said, you will see all of these obstacles coming into your life first before the change actually can happen. Okay, so Saturn is the planet of time, hardship, discipline, karma, and contractiveness or constriction. Okay, and it is a very slow moving planet as well. Now Uranus is the planet of innovation, progression, technology, and humanitarianism, being it rules Aquarius. Okay, Saturn also rules Capricorn, so you can see the very earthy and grounded and sturdy characteristics that come with this planet, which are so much like the disciplining nature and the contractiveness or the constriction that it brings to us. Okay, and the laws of time as well. It brings in the laws of time, and this is just reflecting the energies of Capricorn. Okay, now Saturn and Uranus each other, which the aspect square is a 90 degree angle between these two bodies. Okay, so in between these two bodies today, there's a 90 degree angling, or it is called a square, and it is an astrological aspect. Now, this aspect, when you see a square between two bodies or a planetary body in a constellation, you are dealing with conflict and tension that comes between the two points, or the two objects, or two celestials. So in this case, it is Saturn and Uranus. There is the 90 degree angle in between them, or they are 90 degree angling each other, and this is a square. And what a square does is brings in tension or conflict between the two planets, and it brings in that tension with their energy as well. So with the energy of Saturn, we are, like I said, feeling that high discipline. During this time, you might want to start gravitating or revolving around more of what you need to do in your life to bring you to a more disciplined state. It could be hard work, it could be labor, it could be expanding your information, it could be literally going out and doing whatever it is you feel necessary to basically discipline yourself, okay? And like I said, it is represented by karma as well, which in Sanskrit means action, because karma is truly just action. And Saturn brings in that that mindfulness of that action, okay? It makes you understand that if you are in compulsive action, you will get entangled, and this is where the discipline comes in. By disciplining yourself with the energies of Saturn as well, you will naturally come into being more conscious in action, and then you can come to basically free yourself a little bit more. You can basically constrict yourself a little less and contract more healthier, beneficial situations or experience in life, okay? Now, Uranus is, like I said, the planet that actually rules Aquarius, so we see a lot of innovation, we see a lot of technological progression, we see a lot of information that comes into this planet, we see a lot of humanitarianism, and we see a lot of growth and awakening. Okay, it is actually known as the planet of the awakening, or it is actually known as the awakener. Okay, and this is because it is a highly rebellious planet, being it is ruling Aquarius, and Aquarius is also highly rebellious. But not only is it rebellious, it is only rebellious because it is all about freedom as well. It knows what it needs, or it brings in that realization, or that realization of what you need to do or bring to your life in order to bring you to freedom, having you rebel against what you do not need anymore. Okay, so with these two energies, we are going to, like I said, see a lot of tension between them because of the square. And overall, what this astrological event or transit or ingress is going to do is bring us to a state of tension between the changes that need to happen in your life and the obstacles that will basically come with those changes, okay? And it's that simple. That's why I say this is going to bring us to a life-changing time in our lives. It happens every 22 years. This astrological transit happens every 22 years, so it probably won't happen more than 5 times within a lifespan of 100 years. So this is why I say it brings great change every 22 years that it comes into our life. Okay, so this is a very significant event, like I said, for change. In my life right now, the change that I am going through is I am slowly coming into consciousness. I'm slowly coming into a higher dimensionality for myself, and I'm slowly coming into more well-being and health, okay? I see this as necessary in my life because health is one of the first things in your life that you need in order to even live. Think about it like this. Life is a video game, right? If you haven't seen that video, check it out in the top right corner. Life is a video game, and in every video game, you need one thing first and foremost. You need your health. And if you don't have your health, then you are close to dead. And if you are close to dead, then it's game over and you can't even play the video game anymore. So this is why you keep your health high. And if you have your health high, then you're good to go in the video game. You can go and do whatever it is you further need to do in the video game. Okay, so health is one change that needs to come to my life, but there are great obstacles that are coming inwardly as well, and that is the constriction of Saturn. Okay, that brings obstacles to you just so you can discipline yourself. Okay, it is constricting you, or it is binding you, or it is disrupting the natural changes that your body or your mind or your spirit is naturally gravitating towards with that Uranus energy, which is mostly about progression, innovation, waking up spiritually, and humanitarianism as well, which are also in the realms of getting your health up. I just want to spread the fact that getting your health up is such a necessity to other people, which is that humanitarianism and that Aquarius. Okay, so further, yoga and meditation are also changes that need to come into my life so I can generate more peace and patience and more virtues, and even more awareness or consciousness will actually have me in a higher dimensionality as well, so I can perceive more of the electromagnetic spectrum or visible light to have me experiencing more of the hidden realities of the self. So that is also coming from Uranus as well. But like I said, with that Saturn, we are seeing some disruptancy, we are seeing contractiveness, we are seeing constriction, we are seeing discipline from all of this, and this has me wanting to be in the physical more often than the spiritual, and that is one of the obstacles that comes with the astrological transit of Saturn squaring Uranus. So like I said, we are seeing that conflict right now between the changes that need to happen, between all of the stuff that I am doing for well-being right now, and between the obstacles that we need to face in order to understand more of how we need to discipline ourselves to bring even more of that change. Okay, so you see how it's just cyclical in nature for the progression of all of us, and this is my individual influence from the astrological transit of Saturn squaring Uranus. Okay, so collectively we are actually going to go through the same thing as I am individually right now, but it might not be all about well-being. It might be coming to be more compassionate towards one another in the collective. Maybe the collective needs to be a little bit more sincere, or a little bit more technologically adhered, or even more technologically, what is the word, more technologically to stay away from technology. Okay, basically, I couldn't remember the word, but basically to stay away from technology and get out into nature a little bit more. Maybe this will actually come collectively to humanity from this astrological transit in order to have us more in nature, and in order to have us more sensitive or sensual towards each other in a healthy, compassionate way. Okay, and that is just one of the collective influences that we can see, or we might see, from this astrological event, and the obstacles that will also come up with technology and its adherence, or our adherence sometimes it can spread even more misinformation than it does information or accurate information, and that is basically an obstacle with the steering away from technology, because it is like a symbiosis in a way. It just holds us, and humanity is addicted to it. Okay, so that could be one of the obstacles to the stepping away from technology, which is a collective change that humanity needs to take during this time. Okay, you know that we are all turning into cyborgs. Elon Musk has said this already multiple times, and he is an elite. He is one of the global dominators in a way. So we are literally cyborgs, and if you can tune into the 5th dimension or the 4th dimension, then you know just how bad it really is. Okay, they are already making way for the technological augmentations or the strengthening of the simulation to encapsulate humanity and their freedom as well. And this is why I rebel so much, because that Uranus energy is all about rebellion and freedom. So this is why I am telling you the truth of the matter on technology and why we need to steer away from it a little bit more. Okay, so I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe over here. Drop a like on this video to the right of me and support the channel for more content. Generate some static electricity from your fingertips. It needs to be strengthened and realized for the collective rise in consciousness. I love you guys. Have a great day.